Launch, learn, connect. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome again to another episode of Launch, Learn, Connect video podcast. My name is Chef Bucci, and as always, I have another very important guest in the house today. She's an ex-Nollywood actress. She's a 15 years breast cancer survivor, and she's an advocate for breast cancer all over the world. And her story has inspired many and is still inspiring many people all over the world. And I'm so privileged to have her here today. Juliet U, you are welcome. So good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel really honored to be here. It's been like a minute. We've been wanting to do this.
I know,
and
right?
It's just been one thing or another.
Yeah, you are all over in different continents.
I did not want to miss today.
And even now, you're still jet lagging from all your trips.
I'm getting there,
Okay.
I just came back from Nigeria.
Oh, nice.
From my book launch and all that.
Yes.
So I'm excited to be here.
Oh, nice. And in Nigeria, you had many interviews,
Oh my God, it was amazing. I had the pleasure of being on TVC, Silverbird, the radio stations. I'm trying to remember.
You were interviewed at Silverbird Television.
Yeah.
And, was it Good Morning Nigeria? There was one I saw.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
And there was also Grand Prince Ita at the radio station.
Oh, okay.
It was amazing. I met a lot of great, amazing people. It was
just telling your stories to inspire many and to encourage many.
It was Breast Cancer Month. It was a time to go inspire a lot of, that's when I usually advocate, go around and do the advocacy, talk to people, inspire a lot of young women, young guys, and be able to share my story, and as well as the book launch, because I'm just a first-time author.
Okay.
So it feels good to be, to kind of put all my story, the journey in my book, and I was able to share with so many people. So it was great.
Nice. So good to have you here. So tell us a little bit, who is Juliet U?
Oh my God, Juliet U is an embodiment of the breadcrumbs, the courage that formed Juliet. Does that make sense? As a 15-year breast cancer survivor, I embarked on that to meet so many men and women around the world to kind of share their stories. So it's more like Juliet U embodies being able to share another man's story, another woman's story, those going through breast cancer, and connecting the Western world with Africa, making sure that, people feel like they're not alone. Whatever it is you're going through in terms of breast cancer, there's somebody else who must have gone through it.
Wow.
How do we connect? How do we network? And how do we make it a better place, especially for our continent, Africa?
True. Wow, that is really, really good. That's really, really nice, because so many people suffer in silence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, with the diagnosis of breast cancer, there's the culture of silence, the stigma that kind of hinders so many of us to speak about it. Either people think that is a curse, people think that is something you've done in your past life, or maybe it's something that you were doing to actually instill this. So it's my job as a cancer survivor, along with other cancer survivors and advocates out there, to, educate, share with people that this is a disease and it's not something that somebody instilled of themselves. It's not a curse. It's something that we can unite together and give each other hope to kind of fight through it.
Oh, awesome. Now, I wouldn't want to ask you how you felt when you found out. You see, I would rather want us to focus on the victory. In it.
I mean, it's all part of the victory.
Yes.
In order for you to celebrate a victory, there has to be a journey.
Yes.
There has to be a battle. So it's all part of it.
Okay, so you want to give us that story just a little bit?
When I was diagnosed at the age of 34.
Oh, wow.
And at that time, I had my two lovely young daughters who were 3 and 1. So it
Oh,
was
they are so
tough.
young. Wow.
Yes, it was very tough. And as a young mother, you're actually wondering, within yourself, why now? What did I do? And also as an African woman, you're like, God, immediately you're thinking about death sentence. I'm going to die.
Wow.
You have to like kind of figure out a way to fight through it. And, looking at my daughters, there was a reason to fight. And then I had wonderful, I was diagnosed here in the United States.
Okay.
So I want to say I was lucky to meet so many great professionals, medical professionals.
Okay.
Some organizations, great organizations like Nurses Affecting Change, great African American women that put together resources to help people such as myself at the time. So it was amazing to know those people, know that, those resources were out there.
Oh, wow.
And so when I went through the diagnosis, survived it, I felt it was, I had to pay it forward.
Yeah, time to give back.
Kind of give back to other people, men and women going through it.
Oh, awesome. Because someone once said that whatever God saves you from, He partners with you to save other people from it.
Yes. Trust me. When that happened, you get to that point where you're going through anger because you're either fighting with God or you're fighting with the diagnosis. And then you go through that denial phase. First of all, it's like, I think first of all it's denial, then anger. When it's dawned on you that this is a reality, then you go into that anger phase. So that was that time I went very angry with God. And, I did, because I was like, I did everything right. Why me? But why not me is the question. Why not me? Who should it be? For me, I took it into a positive light that maybe I was, I had this, so I'm able to, share with people the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Because I'm somebody who I used to be that number one procrastinator. Trust me, because go do your physical check. I'm like, I have time. I have all the time in the world. I do this, but with this, I'm able to, share with other women. Go get checked. Go get your physical. Because what would it hurt to know early than to know late? You understand?
And the earlier the better, so you
the
can
earlier
take
the
care
better.
of it.
So early diagnosis. So my travel to Nigeria, I was able to go to secondary schools to, speak to young women. Because
nice.
That's, because the youngest person to have been diagnosed with breast cancer was around 10 years old.
Are you serious?
Yes.
As little as 10 years old?
Of course.
Wow.
So, and also me having two young girls, they get to a certain age, you get to talk about it. And then, I felt the need to reach out to secondary schools, young girls, share with them, enlighten them, and let them know that when you find something that is abnormal, that is not supposed to be there, reach out to your parents, do further investigation, get help. Do not keep it to yourself, and that's so it was amazing.
And all this you did in Africa?
Yes, I did in Nigeria.
You did in Nigeria, awesome.
Yes.
Wow, thank you. I will say thank you for your service. And you're still at it, though.
Yes, I'm still at it. I want to say that I'm lucky to be here because I stand on the shoulders of other giants who have actually helped me get to where I am. So I thank all the medical professionals, my oncologists, my surgeons, the organization, Nurses Affecting Change, so many of them that really, really pulled me through. And I'm not saying that they didn't help other people. So, you get on a train. That's what I keep saying. You get on a train when it's time for you to get off, you get off the ride and other people keep going. So I think I'm still on that train and going and helping as much people as possible.
Awesome. While you're talking, something came to mind. It's not really what happens to you or what happened to you that really matters. It's actually what you do, whatever happened to you, that matters. So the question of asking God, why me? Of course, that will come about, you see, but like you also said, why not me?
Why not me? Exactly.
You see?
So
You see, but that helped you
yeah.
to fight the fight. And look at you today.
Well, hey, we keep fighting.
We keep
Keep
fighting.
going.
And we
I'm
keep
paying
helping.
it forward because I promised God, I said, if you give me another chance, I will pay it forward. And I can't, you can't promise God something and not deliver.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. And you put your story, your journey in your memoir.
Yes. Well, my book, it took about 2.5 years in the making to put together. And I felt like the world needed to hear, kind of sharing my story, my journey, and get to know who Juliet Uzoma is, Juliet U is, what brought her to where she's at. And, the book embodies my parents, and funny enough, it's weird. When I started writing this book, I discovered my parents in a whole new light.
Oh, wow.
I discovered my siblings. It's like the stories that my mom shared with me, my brother shared with me. And so having to sit down in a quiet space and just writing, you're like, wow. I didn't know that I had this much information. And even when I got to sharing my story that I went through breast cancer, there's certain things that you just kind of reflect back on and you're like, wow, I did all of this because, it was a journey. There are people that are still going through it. Sometimes people want to just stop and give up. I was there. It happened to me. I had the suicidal moments, even with 2 kids, so there were just periods, breadcrumbs of this journey. So my thing was to share with people, hold another woman's hand or another man's hand, because it's not just a woman's disease. So hold another man's hand, another woman's hand and say, it's okay. You're going to feel these things, just speak up, stand up, and life is good.
Awesome. Well, we are going to take a little break. I need to feed my guests. All right. And then when we come back, we're going to dig into your book.
Yes.
And some more things about you. All right. So you all stay tuned. This is Chef Bucci. And today I'm in the house with Juliet U. So we'll be right back.
Come today, but today, or not tomorrow, make sure you replace as you make. I know borrow, but if you want to give, I could take check us for your university. Launch Land Connect.
You are all welcome back to Launch Land Connect video podcast. I'm Chef Bucci, and I'm still here with Juliet U, who is a breast cancer survivor, an author, and she has featured in many different platforms like the Oprah Winfrey magazine.
The Oprah Show, the Oprah Winfrey magazine.
And you were also with Moment with Mo.
Moment with Mo in Nigeria, yes.
Nice.
And the Susan G. Komen. I featured in the cover page for Susan G. Komen and a few other platforms.
Oh, nice. And in this next half, we'll talk about your memoir, your book.
Yes.
Flowers of Courage.
Oh, guess what? I got you something.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. This is for me?
Yes, it's for you.
Wow. Thank you. Dalu, like we say in Igbo
Dalu.
Nigeria. Thank you.
So
this is nice.
Is my book.
There you go.
Flowers of Courage.
Flowers of Courage. Get your copy. Yes. So, is this on Amazon?
This is on Amazon. Barnes and Nobles is also on my website, Flowers of Courage /JulietU.com. So, get your copy from there because the Amazon link is there, the Barnes and Nobles, and it's an amazing book.
Wow,
that connects everyone. Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna read the whole of it. Of course, I've read part of it. All right. So I'm still gonna read the whole of it. And what interests me in the book is how you gave honor to your parents. You talked about their love story. your daddy's courage and all of that, being a successful businessman and all that. I really love the way you honored your parents
Thank
in
you.
your book.
Thank
you know,
you.
and reading it, I'm like, this should be in a movie.
I think I would consider myself honored to have been birthed by this amazing people.
Nice.
My dad went through his journey, my mom, but in all, they instilled in us courage, strength, and humility to navigate the world.
Nice.
It's like I fell in love with my parents all over again, just writing the story. I'm like, wow,
about them. Wow.
They don't make this kind of people anymore.
Did you have to interview them again, or you just knew the story?
No, I talked to my mom. My father passed away when I was 7 years old. So my mother raised the 6 of us by herself without remarrying, and just that courage to raise 6 kids. I mean, I have 2 kids. Sometimes I call my mom, I say, how did you do it? Like, how is it even possible? And she said, would you have rather I stopped at your older sister? I said, no, me.
You know now.
But they did an amazing job.
Oh, wow.
And I felt like in order for people to know who Juliet U is, who Juliet Uzoma is, you have to really find out where I come from. And it was an honor to, kind of introduce my parents.
Oh, nice.
Because without them, there is no me.
True.
And so through them, I gained that courage to be who I am today.
True.
And sometimes, when the world is going chaotic and things feel like they're out of place, sometimes I have to book my ticket and go back to the village, spend time with my mom to recycle my brain. And come back.
And to recharge.
You just recharge because you're like, I have to sit down and ask her certain questions because she's just that wisdom.
Oh, wow.
Amazing. She's that wisdom.
Amazing. So tell us more about the book. So majorly it's about your journey.
Yes, it's titled Flowers of Courage, right?
Beautiful title. And I love the
my
pictures.
Journey through breast cancer.
You are beautiful. Nice.
Thank you. It's, Flowers of Courage is what has empowered me to be here. The flowers, flowers have the petals that make it what it is, as beautiful as it is. So no matter what color it is, it blossoms to something amazing.
True.
So with the journey where I come from, the struggles, the pain that I went through, my marriage, through breast cancer, my children, everything formed this amazing courage to be able to stand tall. And so for me, writing this book gave me the strength to say, hey, I see you, to any other woman out there, to any other man out there going through what they're going through. I see you, and we can hold hands to go through this journey together.
True.
You're not alone, So for those, like in my book, I wrote, if you're reading this, that means you hear me. You're here with me.
True.
And we can go through this journey. You're not alone. And so it's amazing. I love it. The other day I was actually on my way back. I started to read the book again.
Okay.
I'm like, it's new each time I get to read it.
I feel you.
Because there's always another message. I'm like, oh, I know I wrote this. Oh, okay. Okay. So this is amazing. And I think people ought to, I think people need to get a copy. Not because I want them to get a copy, but I want them to
we'll put the link.
Read.
Yeah, we'll put the link in the shoot so that people can.
Yeah, because even if you're not going through breast cancer, you know somebody.
No matter what you're going through,
there's
something in there.
Somebody going through something, and it's important to pay it forward And that's really what this book is all about, paying it forward, shining amongst, the pain, the horror that you go through, and you rise above it all.
True.
And you're becoming, because the whole idea is becoming. Because everyone should learn how to become. You never stop learning, so you're becoming every day.
And the challenges of life are part of the things. The challenges, the failures, the difficulties of life are actually part of the ingredients that forms who you are actually supposed to be.
Exactly.
At the end of the day, the Bible talks about Jesus and said that he learned obedience through the things that he suffered. Imagine he had to learn obedience through suffering. You see, so the things we go through, if you go through it the right way, with the right mentality, it's going to produce the best in you.
Yeah.
You see, diamond needs to go through really hard heat.
That's true.
To shine.
That's true. I was actually I was talking to a very close schoolmate of mine. We were having dinner, and he talked about the journey of life as a teenager. You have to go through that process in order for you to blossom. I had another friend that said to me, in order for you to become this beautiful thing, you have to start growing from underneath the root.
From the dirt.
To rise. And so for me, when there was a dark time, I had the dark period when I wanted to commit suicide. Like, I'm not even joking.
Wow.
It's like, because it was so dark. It was such a dark place for me. Going through my treatment, having memory loss, going through my struggles in my marriage. I just felt so alone. I just felt like nobody knew how to help me. Nobody could understand me. So I really wanted to end it all. And I remember that day. It's in my book too. I remember that period when I told my mother, "You can go play with the kids in the field." And the whole mindset was for when she leaves, and I just end it all. Because I was tired. Wow. I was going through chemo, radiation, like name it. I was going through clinical trials, chemo brain. There was just so many things in the works, and it just wasn't making sense for me. And I remember when I got into the bathtub that day, I had my morphine, the hydrocodone, like all of these narcotics that were just strong power knockouts. And I had packed it all. So I the minute I tried to get it, that's when my mom opened the door. I guess she forgot something. God.
Wow.
I panicked. And everything went right into the water.
Praise God.
I was like, oh my God, and this is just me telling my story. I know there's so many other people that have witnessed worse situations than this.
True.
And some actually went through with it. But, when you get to that dark place, you feel like, there's nobody here to help you. And that's why I felt the need to write this book, so that people know that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Because if I had ended it there, would I be here today?
I'm telling you. You won't be able to tell your story.
I can't tell my story. I can't even empower my children.
Yeah, and you're not going to encourage the people that you're encouraging all over the world today. You see,
I wasn't even seeing this bigger picture. I was seeing that small space.
I feel you.
And
sometimes when it's dark, it gets really dark.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes when it rains, it pours.
Yeah.
You see, but just one light of hope inside of you that you can hold on to can definitely make the difference.
Oh yeah.
See?
Definitely.
And the darker the night, the brighter the smallest of lights will shine.
True. Very true.
You see? So all we just have to do is look up, keep our head up, and keep going, taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, especially when you have loved ones, When you
Yeah, people
have
to
very
live
strong
for.
family
Yeah.
support, friendships that are really there for you. I had a great network of girlfriends who like would take
Yeah,
me
I've met a
out.
lot of your girls. Yeah, amazing women.
Yes, so it was like, oh, let's go to the movies. And,
Oh,
people
nice.
would watch to see what I would say. Is she going to be okay? Does she want to talk about that? I say, you know what? Let's just have fun. Let's act like I don't have cancer. Let's not think about this cancer thing. So it was really great. I think that really started helping me. Of course, my daughters as well, because I remember my oldest daughter, Chigo, would always come to me and say, Mommy, let's go play outside. So I think hearing their voices gave me courage and strength just to keep moving.
Wow.
They probably didn't know that, but I needed them to feel alive.
Okay, so tell us what should we be expecting from Juliet U? I know you have a whole lot going on. You have your
my God.
podcast. You have so many things you are doing. So what are we expecting?
There's a lot in the pot. There's
I like that.
so much in the pot.
I like that. So you're cooking.
Yes,
like Chef
I'm
Bucci.
still in the kitchen. I'm still in the kitchen.
Yes, that's so. I'm
trying to be as good as you.
Okay, I hear you.
So there's so much, the productions of stories, it's all about storytelling.
Yeah.
I've been honored to meet amazing women, some who are no longer here, but they have given me the authority, the power, the audacity to speak their story.
Oh,
so
nice.
I wanted to get to this point where I have the opportunity to share their story with the world. Okay. So there's so much in the pot that it's going on, and
and we are here.
I'm still staring
we are
at
here to support you.
Thank you.
In every way we can. So just let us know whatever you're rolling out. If you're having an event, and all of that, just let us know.
It's amazing. It's amazing to connect with you. It's always something new when when we sit down and talk, it's always something new. And when we share those intimate one-on-one brotherly, family kind of conversations, it's like, you feel like I feel at home. Because I get a lot of word of advice from you.
Thank you. And you inspire me. You inspire me a whole lot too. You see,
that's
a whole
good.
lot. And thank you. And thank you for always checking in every now and then and all that. You see,
you're my bro.
I appreciate that. Thank you. So let's drink to that real quick.
Yay!
Cheers to. Go ahead and call it.
Flowers of Courage. The Juliet U project.
Okay. And success to everything.
Everything.
Amen. All right. So we'll drink to that.
Yay.
All right. So good to have you. And you're gonna give us all your handles where people can be able to contact you.
Yes.
And then there may be some people watching that would like to support breast cancer awareness or whatever. What can they do?
Definitely. People can find me on the official Juliet U on my Instagram page, the official Juliet U. And, I have my podcast and my Facebook account, so, and my YouTube page is still warming up because I said I'm still staring.
Okay.
It's a surprise to everyone.
All right, so let's know when that is launched so that we can let our people know.
I will.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming. There's a whole lot more we can talk about, but the time won't permit us, but you are coming back.
Yes, I will any day, Bucci, for you.
Definitely, you are coming back, so we can talk about some more.
Yes.
And we'll see how we'll catch you. At least we'll caught you today. We'll see how we'll catch you again. So you all, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you, Juliet, for being with us today. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you for
having me. And I pray
me.
that things will keep working out for your good, as they unfold, and that your story will truly encourage and inspire many people all around the world. So
Thank you.
You're welcome. So thank you all for staying tuned. And we are wrapping this up at this junction. I am Chef Bucci and it's Launch Learn Connect video podcast. Remember, this show is actually to promote individuals and businesses and whatever you're doing. So you want to come on the show? Send us an email, all right? chefbucci347@gmail.com. And then we'll look at it, find out to talk to you, and then see how we can schedule you and promote what you do. So from me and my amazing guest, Juliet U, bye from us. Take care. God bless you.
Launch Learn Connect. Launch Learn Connect.